This big yellow arrow that I've drawn is January 1st, 2021, and the reason it's here is because Ethereum has risen 373% since. This means that the current price of one Ethereum is over $3,000, and in this video, I'm going to let you know why I don't believe this is a bubble. I don't believe it's all hype. I think this is for real. What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name's Anthony, and today we've got an Ethereum video for you. And if you are someone who's serious about including cryptocurrency in your overall wealth building strategy, go ahead and subscribe to the channel in the lower right portion of the screen, somewhere down by my face, and join our growing community now. Also, if at any point in this video you find value in the content, please do me a favor, smash that like button because it really does help the channel grow. So let's talk about Ether's insane 350% rally, which has actually gone higher since this was printed, right? And just for comparison, Bitcoin has risen about 95% this year. So as we predicted on this channel, Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin this year. And so let's talk about why this price rally appears to be less frothy and driven more by fundamental reasons. Back in 2017, when Ethereum reached $1,000, just 2 years after the coin became traded publicly, it was very inflated. Basically, it was trading at a higher valuation than it was worth at the time because people were trading and buying it based on speculation. Also, the majority of traders back then were retail investors like you and me. They were not big companies, they were not institutions, right? So that whole landscape has shifted. Also, at this point in time, Ethereum is powering decentralized finance, or DeFi. It's powering stablecoins, and it's also powering a large part of the NFT universe, which if you've been paying attention at all, NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are digital collectibles, like artwork, music. There's going to be a whole bunch of different use cases for this. Celebrities are getting in on it. Athletes are starting to create their own NFTs as well as musicians, right? And Ethereum is right in the thick of that. And in fact, many people are using Ethereum itself, or Ether, to pay for their NFTs. So they're using Ethereum and transacting with it in DeFi. They're using it in NFTs. They're using it to lend and borrow their stable coins. They're using it to trade in decentralized finance. This is all real world utility on top of the fact that large institutions are investing in it. And they're going to be creating even more financial products for Ethereum moving forward. You can bet the house on that. Ethereum's price is also going higher as investors prepare for the Ethereum network to undergo a massive upgrade to Ethereum 2.0. And if you don't know, Ethereum 2.0 is more of a long-term plan, but there are other things that are happening, like the Ethereum Improvement Plan 1559, which will launch as soon as July, which is another catalyst that will pump Ethereum in the short term. But Ethereum 2.0, once that launches, we will move from a proof of work to a proof of stake platform, which will be very good for the ecosystem. It will use up less energy, and also it will hopefully help a lot with the scalability issues that we've been seeing ever since its inception. Another thing you need to understand as a potential Ethereum investor or holder, right, or someone who just does not believe the hype. Like if you're watching this video, there's a good chance you're not invested in Ethereum yet, and you just probably feel like it might be a bubble. But many people, including Tika Tiwari, he believes that Ethereum is going to be the next $1 trillion coin by market capitalization. And at the moment, the market cap is $381 billion. So in other words, according to him, he's made some wild predictions before, we're not even halfway there. Now, some of the other largest projects in the DeFi space, which are built on Ethereum, are MakerDAO, Aave, and Compound. And these are like money market accounts. They do different things. And one thing I really want you to know is that the total value locked, not in DeFi as a whole, but in each of these three projects is now over 10 billion. So that means there's over 10 billion locked in Aave being used for decentralized finance. Also, the same is true for Maker and Compound. So this just goes to show you how big DeFi is getting, and really this is just the beginning. Now, the other thing I mentioned just a moment ago was the Ethereum Improvement Proposal, or IEP 1559. And basically this will happen in July, and I'll read here. So the market optimism around the soon-to-be implemented Ethereum Improvement Proposal is high. And so what you really need to know about Ethereum Improvement Proposal 1559 is that it will overhaul the network's fee structure. This will lower gas fees a little bit, but more importantly than that, it will also introduce a fee burn model for each transaction. So when you pay for a transaction on Ethereum right now, if for some reason you don't know this, you are using Ethereum. So if I want to go on, let's just say Uniswap, if I want to go on the decentralized exchange Uniswap and I wanted to invest in a smaller altcoin, I'm going to need to pay for that transaction in Ethereum in what's known as a gas fee. Now, once IEP 1559 goes through, the gas that I use to pay for that will be burned. And in cryptocurrency, when you burn it, it sounds exactly like it is. Basically, what that means is that currency will disappear, that ether will disappear forever. So this will increase its appeal as a safe haven hard asset, because ever since it's created, there really has been no maximum supply of Ethereum. But this is a step in the right direction in making it more deflationary. And also, I just want to give a shout out to Vitalik Buterin, who is now the world's youngest crypto billionaire. How much Ethereum does he hold? Well, as of Monday, Buterin's public Ether address, which he said in 2018 is his main crypto wallet, holds about 333,500 Ether, which is now worth $1 billion, just over $1 billion, which is insane. And so congratulations to Vitalik. I do believe that Ethereum has a bright, bright future ahead. That does not mean other chains will not compete with it, but Ethereum is the most actively used blockchain. And at the end of the day, they have the first mover advantage. And if cryptocurrency continues to explode and DeFi continues to explode along with NFTs, Ethereum will rise in value. And one thing that I was learning about in a recent webinar I watched was, when we watch these cryptocurrencies rise in value, so when you watch Ethereum pull these ridiculous multiples and go from $800 to over $3,000, it's almost hard to fathom that it could get even bigger. But we are at the somewhat early stages of revolutionary technology, and there really is no ceiling for a brand new financial system. And this is kind of like the birth of the internet. And if you would have invested in Amazon, let's say, when it was worth $20, it's hard to fathom that eventually that particular stock could go on to be worth over $3,000 as it is now. Right, but this is a very similar thing, and I've never been one to pump false hope into people, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say that Ethereum is going to go to $1 million or anything like that, but there is still room to grow. And for Ethereum to reach $1 trillion, one Ethereum would be worth $10,000. And so I will sit here and tell you that I do think that's a real possibility, especially with the way things are starting to go. I think we could see that someday. Not necessarily tomorrow, right? Not even necessarily during this bull run. But I do think it's possible. Many others think it's possible. But let me know in the comments section below, how high do you think the price of one Ether will reach at the peak of this bull run? Again, I want to remind you to smash that like button. Thank you for watching. Wish you well. Later.